Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Scott and Jaime Show. I'm Scott with Velocity.
And I'm Jaime with Velocity.
And this week we want to talk about Lance Armstrong and lying.
Yeah.
Jaime, what's your take on the whole Lance Armstrong situation?
So this is really funny. Somebody asked me yesterday what my take was on Lance Armstrong.
And realize Jaime always has a take.
I didn't have a take.
Ooh.
I didn't have a take.
And you love a take.
I don't have a television, so I'm not watching it.
Jaime is a little Amish.
A little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
So I feel bad, I guess, that he has to confess to all this stuff, but that's it. I really, yeah.
And you know what I thought of immediately.
What did you think of immediately?
Seinfeld.
Right.
All right. Because
right.
George Costanza is the expert on lying. He is our resident expert on lying.
Right. Lots of research.
Lots of research to back it up. Larry David, Jerry Seinfeld, and Jason Alexander talks about in one of the episodes how it's not a lie if you believe it to be true. That is good. And I thought of myself and my own lies in my life, especially when I was in the closet, how I would try to convince myself that, oh, actually, I am straight, or no, this is not really a lie. There's extenuating circumstances, and no one would really understand. So, regardless of what Lance Armstrong was thinking, my guess is that he got himself in a small lie, and then that added another lie, and then from there it snowballs, and that's often what happens, and then the guilt and the shame and the anger comes, and that's what we witnessed with Lance Armstrong over the last several years. And the denial.
Yeah.
Whether it's Richard Nixon or Lance Armstrong, it's the same kind of thing. You don't believe it. It's not a lie if you believe it to be true.
Well, and I guess I wonder, I think all of that is true, and that we do a lie spiral where we get ourselves so caught up in it that we feel like we can't get back out of it, when the truth is you can. And you just start telling the truth.
Yes.
And pay sort of the consequences of whatever that truth is. But to me, the amount of fanfare and publicity about this is, I don't know. That part I don't, does the public want to shame him also?
I think to a certain degree you're right about that. We love a train wreck, so much of our TV programming which you don't watch in Amish land. But people who do watch TV, the 300 million Americans who do,
watch West Wing.
You watch repeats of West Wing.
Yeah.
But definitely I think there's a lot of truth to that where...
And I've always been uncomfortable with that. I've always been uncomfortable with let's publicize and vilify somebody's mistake, regardless of, it is definitely a mistake, and he is going to have to pay the consequences of that in terms of giving back all of his Tour de France titles, getting back his Olympic medal, having to, deal with friends and family and people he probably meets on a daily basis thinking bad things about him. But do I have to be a part of that you're a bad person shame spiral? And I say no, I don't have to, and I don't choose to be a part of that. I feel bad that that's the decisions that you made in your life, and I hope that you get the help that you need.
No, I think the lesson here is that whether it's his own shame for lying or the shame that we love to sort of put out there on TV screens, the first step for anyone who is dealing with a situation where they feel like I have no other options than to lie, that is actually the greatest mistruth of all. That you always have options, and that I think oftentimes the other first step is confiding in people you trust, and you can find ways that are truthful to get the same result that won't cause all of your own personal shame and guilt. So thanks a lot, Jaime, as usual.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you for bringing George Costanza in as the resident expert online.
Well, we always talk about psychologists and other researchers, so George Costanza is our researcher for this week.
Yeah, very good.
Excellent. All right, and until next week, we will see you soon, and bye for now.
Bye.